I'm back, everyone, and this is Spilling the Tea with Max, where I spill the tea not only now on my dumb life decisions, but possibly about other people too. So this is a special edition of Spilling the Tea because I was requested by this person named Xavier. It's going to probably be down here. Basically me talking about Nick Gasparo. Now probably why this individual wants me to talk about Nick Gasparo is they want me to like stir this pot, like you know how people are like always stirring shit? Well, I guess they kind of want me to do that, and so Gasparo, don't think that I'm like giving you heat or anything, because if you actually look up Gasparo and his wrestling accomplishments, he has a resume all for his own, so he's honestly like a pretty darn solid good wrestler. Now if none of you know who this individual is, this is a person that I knew since like back in 2011. We don't really know each other, we just know of each other's existence. So if we rewind back to 2011, I was wrestling for Brother Rice High School, and we were going up against the powerhouse Team Marist. Originally that day I was supposed to wrestle a guy named Mark Duda. I consider him my arch nemesis, but really he's a great guy. It's just that he was a better wrestler than me, and I always wanted to beat him, but I never could, and so therefore I didn't get to wrestle him. Like me and Mark Duda, we don't have any beef. We're cool with one another as far as I know, unless if we do, then I'd want to settle that so that, you know, everything's squashed. But due to the fact that Mark was trying to slowly get down to 113 because he was a heavier guy, we had Nick Gasparo from Marist go and bump up a weight class. So me and Gasparo, we get into it, we start wrestling, and he was a solid wrestler, I will give him that. I just happened to be the victor that day and I beat him 8-3. Now mind you, I didn't know anything about Nick. Like supposedly he had won IHSA state, maybe, don't quote me on this, and plus since I didn't wrestle my junior year, I guess he was supposed to have a leverage over me, but it was like, surprise, I won. And the thing with that was, it was really awkward that day because it was at their home court and I was the only one to win, so I prevented us from getting shut out. As well, I kind of had people try and pour salt on me in a sense because they're like, oh, well, you know, Nick bumped up a weight class, so he had the disadvantage, so they're trying to discredit my talent. Mind you, I'm nowhere near a spectacular wrestler. Like, sure, these awards might, like, speak a little bit, but they're nothing compared to other people. Now, if we fast forward to, like, 2012 of spring/summerish, I was at a wrestling camp. I was weighing about 113-ish because I was headed off to Fargo for nationals. Lo and behold, what individual is there? Nick Gasparo. I don't know what this kid ate. I don't know what supplements he was taking. I need to be on his diet program because he went from like 103-ish to all the way up to like 130. So from there we decided we were gonna pair up and like, you know, kind of be, I don't know, teammates. I don't know the proper verbiage. Lo and behold, it's time to go live. Going live for you non-wrestlers basically means like we're gonna basically, in a sense, kind of wrestle each other off. Now, I think some people thought because it was kind of a close match when I beat him 8-3, Gasparo now had a whole year of wrestling in high school, plus he had the weight advantage over me that he was going to probably demolish me, right? Thing was that when we did wrestle, I was kind of already at my peak. Senior year was where I like peaked the most, and therefore, even though he may have had a weight advantage, I actually kind of out-wrestled him, and I was more experienced, so therefore, I kind of beat him worse at the wrestling camp than I did in the actual wrestling match. Overall, Gasparo seems like a cool guy. I don't know him that well. I mean, he seems cool from what I know. He's attractive and like he's had his own accomplishments. He's made it off to IHSA state. He's placed at that kind of level. He's a polished wrestler and I have nothing but respect for this kid. I mean, if there's any conflicts I didn't know about, I'd love to like fix them, but as far as I know, I don't think we have any. And Gasparo, I hope I'm saying your last name right. If you're watching this, which I would be kind of surprised if you were because I don't know why you'd take out the time to do that, but if you are, I give you mad props. You have done more than I have in the IHSA and probably even more than I have outside of IHSA, like possibly Freestyle Greco if you even did that. I just happened to be the victor at the beginning of your career. You're obviously way more polished, and honestly, you could probably take me now since I've been out of the game since 2012. So honestly, I probably wouldn't even mess with you because you'd probably annihilate me. And I hope you didn't get too weirded out that I said that you're attractive. I mean, I'm not in any means trying to hit on you because you're straight as far as I know, and I like respecting people's boundaries. So I hope you enjoyed Spilling the Tea with Max, everyone. Like I said, this is not to trash talk Gasparo whatsoever. Except if you just wanted me to talk about him, this is all I really have to talk about him because I don't know Gasparo like that. So with that, everyone, I hope you all have a rockin' awesome Monday. And as always, hang loose. Alright, now it's time to go to the mall. Let's freaking kill this.